Begin this hour live in Beirut. You're looking here at live pictures coming out of the Lebanese capital, and you can see smoke rising. It's unclear exactly from where, but we can tell you this hour Israel's military has carried out an airstrike in Beirut this morning, the first to target the city's center since the 2006 war. An Iranian-backed Palestinian group confirms 3 of its leaders were killed, and Hamas is also confirming the leader of its Lebanese group has been killed in an airstrike today in southern Lebanon. We're also hearing new defiance this morning from Hezbollah. As we bring in our senior international correspondent, Margaret Evans, who is in Beirut and covering this for us at CBC News. Margaret, we are hearing from one of the top surviving leaders with Hezbollah this morning, and he has been speaking about the killing on Friday of Hassan Nasrallah. What is he saying now?
That's right, Heather. This was Naim Qassem. He was the Deputy Secretary General of Hezbollah, so the deputy to Hassan Nasrallah. This was a message very much directed at Hezbollah supporters, not just in the military wing, but amongst those who support it as a political and social movement. Hassan Nasrallah was a revered religious figure for many Shia Muslims. He said he should be congratulated on his martyrdom, but it was also very much directed at the soldiers of Hezbollah, if you like, in the wake of the decimation, the kind of evisceration we've seen of the Hezbollah leadership by these Israeli assassinations and airstrikes. He said, we maintain on course. We are in the same boat. The plan hasn't changed. We may have been hurt. We might be in pain, but we are continuing. And he said, don't worry. The leadership will renew itself. He said a new Secretary General would be chosen sooner rather than later. He said, he pointed to the stockpile of weapons that many analysts believe that Hezbollah still has. This is more precision guided, longer range missiles capable of striking deeper into Israel. At the same time, he pointed to what he described as Hezbollah's successes, pointing to a missile strike in Haifa, which was considered by analytical standards in this region, something that Hezbollah was not trying to escalate. If they aim at Tel Aviv, it's considered a greater effort at escalation so far. So these were the messages. I'd say that the script was the same. It was what you might expect from any Hezbollah leader, talking about the defense of the Palestinian people against Israeli aggression and the defense of Lebanon. But it was certainly delivered with less confidence. And he asked for patience. He said that the battle might take longer, but he also said Hezbollah is prepared for any kind of an Israeli ground invasion. So those are the words clearly aimed at Israel, at Hezbollah supporters. He also thanked the Lebanese people and the Lebanese government for what he described as their unity.
Margaret, as Israel targets Hezbollah leadership and this conflict escalates, there is fresh focus on Lebanon's government. And the acting prime minister is also speaking today. What is he saying?
That's right. Najib Mikati gave a press conference today. He gave one yesterday. The French foreign minister is in town. He continues to deliver the message that Lebanon is desirous of an immediate ceasefire. In support of that, he said that the government here, which is a caretaker government, is prepared to send the Lebanese army to southern Lebanon to try to implement this old resolution called 1701, a UN resolution that was adopted after the end of the last war between Israel and Hezbollah, 2006, in an effort to create a peace or a ceasefire that would last. And that meant disarming Hezbollah or else pushing them north of the Litani River to create a zone that would push them further away from the Lebanese border to enforce it. They haven't been able to do that because Hezbollah is more powerful than the national Lebanese army. At least they have been up to this point. Whether or not they've been weakened enough to allow the army to be making the government to make these claims that it is capable of enforcing a peace, if you like, in southern Lebanon is the question that everybody's asking.